Well, it looks like Jim Spag and Ed Dakota will not be breaking bread at any neighborhood barbecues this summer. There'll be no borrowing a cup of sugar or anything neighborly like that. No, these two are at war, and as George Tickerone discovered, their motto of "shove thy neighbor" was readily apparent on one amazing piece of videotape which captured all the rock'em sock'em action.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
In a nice, peaceful Portland, Oregon community, what would make one's neighborly neighbors behave like this? And this? And this? This is Ed Dakota, an area welder, and this is Jim Spag, a local eccentric cable TV host. Again, what would cause such mean-spirited athletic activity between two grown men?
Well, a woman, this woman, caught on tape with Jim on his show during much, much happier times.
You know what? She's the kind of girl I've always wanted, but never deserved, man.
Only Jim's girlfriend delivered him the ultimate blow when she moved out of his house and in with Ed, the neighbor next door. Jim claimed his somewhat soggy neighbor roughed him up, so he built an addition onto his home to house his home video camera.
I needed proof. This man was violent, and this man should have been arrested.
He's actually not really the clown that he purports to be on TV. He's actually kind of a miserable old man.
Well, after that, things around the old side yard fence, shall we say, got a bit lively.
Would you be mine?
Hey, not that.
Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Oh, you got me in the shoulder. Hey, you sappy. If he has a First Amendment right to say he'll kick my ass, well, then I can certainly tell him I think he's a dirty, rotten, low-down, low-class ball, you see?
He's actually kind of a miserable old man.
Aren't neighbors supposed to lean over the fence and kind of talk and chat and borrow sugar? What are you guys doing here?
He wanted to be too good of a neighbor for me, I guess. He wanted to take care of my woman, but he took too good a care of her.
But most of what Jim captured on tape, according to his attorney, was two men behaving like children.
We're dealing with a couple of lunatics. That's the bottom line. Both these guys are crazy.
Jim's neighbor, Ed, says Spag would sit there day after day and harass he and his new girlfriend, Jim's ex, and even pulled surprise attacks. Causing him not only to get sopping wet, but hopping mad, too.
We can't come and go. That's just right here, every time.
All he wanted to do is drag me down to his level, and God forbid, from time to time, I stooped. But I won't do it now. I won't do it anymore.
There he is.
And if he would leave me alone, I'd be more than glad to leave him alone.
Jim thought he was far from washed up, so he took to the airwaves of his local cable TV show, which he hosts most of the time without the benefit of clothing nor good taste.
Art doesn't have to be good to be art.
His mission, to win his girl back with song.
A neighbor seduced you while I was in prison. It was low.
It didn't work.
Forget it! I'm not yours anymore.
Oh, sure. I still love her, and she still loves me. We're good friends, you see. Hey, how do you like being my neighbor, Eddie? Are we good neighbors?
Is he egging me on, or is he egging me on?
Well, eventually, things got a bit nasty, and neighbor Ed gave neighbor Jim a couple of punches, captured on camera. Ooh, that has to hurt.
Yeah, he punches me sincerely. He's a very sincere puncher.
Well, Jim thought he had his evidence and proceeded to sue Ed for $65,000 and broadcast numerous highlights of his feud on his local cable TV show and more.
Now, we'd like to show you what Jim did next, but believe me, we wouldn't dare. According to Jim's lawyer, Jim broadcast some intimate acts of love that he once shared with his former girlfriend, a home video camera, and now all of Portland. Well, the jury got a look at that, deliberated for a while, and came back and awarded Jim's Fist of Fury neighbor, remember him? $125,000 in damages.
The jury decided that it's okay to lie and it's okay to hit somebody if you get angry with them. That's what the jury told us.
What you have is a man who connived to get something from a hardworking individual like myself. Something for nothing.
So Jim not only temporarily lost his show, but his girl and $125,000. And neighbor Ed lost his girl, or was it Jim's girl? Anyway, she moved out. But one thing neither neighbor has lost is their reputation of being two of the most controversial members of this community.
Please won't you be my neighbor?
Happy Goose.
The sound you hear is that of real estate values plummeting. And a current affair, we'll be back with more in just a moment.
Outrageous.
Time was when the old-time political bosses would pick the candidates, but no more.
Today, communications win elections, not candidates. We're going to pick the next senator, and we're going to put him over through television. This is a year of the Yahoo.
And who's the candidate the computer picks to run?
Thank you very much, friends, for letting us come into your home today. And remember, until we meet again, we're all part of the story. We're all behind Old Glory. There's much more that each of us can do. Sweet land of liberty, I'm with you.
It's famous country and western singer Claude King playing the part of Hank Jackson, the singer picked to be senator.
Who do you think buys my record?
The same people who will vote for you. Morons.
Well, we'll be the laughing stock of American politics.
I don't think so, Governor. Have you seen some of the men in the Senate?
Our life is like a juggernaut, a thundering down the track. Diesel pumps are spewing, all the smoke is boiling black. And God himself ain't
But when Hank Jackson strikes out to be senator, he strikes out in a different way with his girlfriend.
I said shut your mouth!
I don't think we better see each other until after the election.
But the shows, the people, they expect to see you.
That is exactly why I won't be there.
When Hank throws out the experts and decides to run his own campaign, he has tough sledding.
Well, naturally, no one likes violence. But sometimes, unfortunately, people get what they ask for.
Just a minute, Mr. Jackson. What is your solution to the local housing problem?
Well, you do have a point there. And well, nobody's perfect. And
And when Hank decides to get involved in the issues, he wishes he had the experts back. It's all there in the motion picture geared to the 1970s. The year of the Yahoo.
Come on, kid. Shake it over here.
You know, you might be pretty good at electing a senator, but a hippopotamus is better at lovemaking.
The year of the Yahoo. Who? Yahoo!
Presenting the one, the only, the original, Ernest P. Worrell in his first motion picture. Rated PG. Know what I mean? Starts Friday at a theater near you. Check your local newspaper.
Hi, this is John at AOL. How may I help you today?
I want to cancel my account.
Had this account for a long time?
Yep.
It's just quite a bit. What was causing you to turn this off today?
I just don't use it anymore.
Well, actually, I'm showing a lot of usage on this account. Is there a problem with the software itself?
No, I don't use it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I just don't need it anymore.
On June 2nd, this account was signed on. It's been on for 72 hours.
I don't know how to make this any clearer, so I'm just going to say it one last time. Cancel the account.
Well, explain to me why.
I'm not explaining anything to you. Cancel the account.
Well, what's the matter, Vince? I mean, I'm just trying to help here.
You're not helping me. You're helping me with
I am trying to help.
Helping me. Listen, I called to cancel the account. Helping me would be canceling the account. Please help me and cancel.
No, it wouldn't actually.
Cancel
off your account.
Cancel the account. Cancel the account.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure out.
Cancel the account.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure out.
Cancel the account. I don't know how to make this any clearer for you. Cancel the account. When I say cancel the account, I don't mean help me figure out how to keep it. I mean cancel the account.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. what anybody's done to you, Vincent, but this is...
You're annoying the shit out of me. That's what you're doing to me. Cancel the account, please.
Okay. Now that goes both ways, my friend. That goes both ways, my friend.
Good. Can you please cancel the account?
All right. Someday, when you calm down, you're going to realize all I was trying to do was help you, and it was actually in your best interest to listen to.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah, great.
When that epiphany happens, then just give us a call back. If you want me to cancel this account, you're going to let me speak and give this paragraph, okay? Because if not, we can star you all day. I really don't care, to be honest with you. But you're going to listen to me if you want this turned off. As I process your cancellation request, free benefit available for valued members like yourself. We will continue to provide you some features of the able service even after membership.
Oh, come on, Eddie. You promised me you'd bring me some.
And I did. I've got it right here. Promise her anything, but give her synth coke. Is it snow, or is it synth coke? Only a wallet knows for sure. Synth coke is available at adult bookstores and boutiques throughout Manhattan. Or send $9.95 to Buzz Productions, P.O. Box 446, Kittery, Maine, 03904. Remember, allow 2 weeks delivery on personal checks. Money orders are shipped the same day. Buzz Productions for synth coke.
Tonight, why don't you come and join us at the opening of the hottest place in town.
Didn't you see the sign up front? Bikini Bistro?
With the most enticing menu.
Your bikini bottom, they're coming off.
I need to put something in my mouth. Aren't you going to take care of business?
And sizzling waitresses to satisfy your appetite. It's eating at its finest at the Bikini Bistro. Bikini Bistro, starring
Marilyn Chambers? No. We are not watching a Marilyn Chambers movie tonight.
Hi there.
Marilyn Chambers.
and Amy Lynn Baxter. Bikini Bistro. After a night with us, you'll have to come back for more.
Soft rock music like we do, you'll love Sessions' new album called Secret Love.
It has 48 soft rock classics by the original artist.
Just listen. Bring out the animal in some people. You also get great hits by Billy Ocean, James Taylor, the Commodores, and the Moody Blues.
Nights in white satin. I've been waiting for a girl like you. It's the love we have. Precious and few are the
Secret Love can only be ordered through this special TV offer.
Remember, you get 48 original hits on 4 stereo records.
For only $19.95.
Thank you for a good evening.
Alex.
Yes?
Come on.
Come on, what?
It's your life. Take a chance.
I'll take a chance when I'm ready. Sorry. I warned ya.
I know.
love you, Clayton. I've always loved you.
Then marry me, Lucille. Marry me tonight.
Cut! Emily, Rick, Fab! Take 5. Emily, what is bothering you?
What's bothering me? You are so self-centered.
Look, how am I supposed to know what's bothering you if you don't tell me?
Rick? Call the Psychic Friends Network. They'll help you figure out what's bothering Emily.
You know, I was thinking about doing that. You mean that really works?
Definitely. They help me.
With over 2 million satisfied callers, the Psychic Friends Network is the nation's premier psychic organization. Your phone call is directly connected to a gifted psychic who'll guide you to love, success, and happiness, all from the comfort and privacy of your own home.
She was very comforting in letting me know that I was on the right path and that there was a lot of success in my future.
By the end of the conversation, it felt like I had a friend.
By the time I hung up the phone, I was very pumped up.
I felt it was great when I got off the phone. I was very excited about it.
It's exciting because you don't know this person at all, and they're telling you about yourself.
The most beneficial thing for me is the positive attitude that I came away with.
When I hung up the phone, I felt great.
Blue? Are you sure? Thanks.
Blue roses? My favorite. How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Call the Psychic Friends Network today. Your happy ending is just a phone call away.
Must be 18 to call, just $3.99 a minute.
Well, I won't make you tell me what I've come to understand. You're a certain kind of woman, I'm a different kind of man. I've tried to make you love me, you tried to find a spark of the flame that burned, but somehow turned to smoke rings in the dark. The loneliness within me takes a heavy toll, 'cause it burns as slow as whiskey through an empty, aching soul. And the night is like a dagger, long and cold and sharp, as I sit here on the front steps, blowing smoke rings in the dark. Well, I know I must be going, love's already gone, and all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart, and all I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. The rain falls where it wants to, the wind blows where it will. Everything on earth goes somewhere, but I swear we're standing still. So I'm not gonna wake you, I'll go easy on your heart. I'll just touch your face and drift away like smoke rings in the dark. 'Cause I know are the pieces of my heart, and all I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark.
Rudy Valley. It's Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley.
Girls are quickly forgotten and gone with the dawn of the day. Some you remember like last glowing embers, haunting your memory and dreams. Oh, I'm just a vagabond lover in search of a sweetheart dream, and I know that someday I'll discover the girl of my vagabond dream. I'm just a vagabond lover in search of a sweetheart dream, and I know that someday I'll discover the girl of my vagabond dream.
Hello, people. This is Smurdley. I just woke up from a dream. A dream so terrible. A dream which no person should ever have. Are you ready to hear about it? This dream was about two little girl Siamese twins who were joined at the head. I am going to show you a picture of what they looked like. But first, I must warn all of you, if there are any pregnant women out there watching, or any women who think they might possibly be pregnant, or any women who ever hope to become pregnant, please close your eyes or turn your head when you hear the magical frog chirp 3 times like this. And then do not open your eyes or turn your head and look until after you hear the magical frog chirping 3 times once again. Are you ready? Okay, it's safe now. You can open your eyes or turn your head back to the screen and watch the rest of this video. In the dream, I was visiting the mother of these two little girls who were conjoined at the head, all right? And the mother was taking care of the little girls at the table, feeding them their breakfast and getting them ready for school. They went to a very special school for little kids who were born deformed, to put it bluntly. Anyways, the school bus was about ready to show up, and the one little twin, who was shorter than the other one, had to have her jacket put on her because it was cold outside. And the mother had me lift up the girl out of her little chair and she put the jacket on the little girl. And after the jacket was on the little girl, I handed her back to her mother, and her mother turned her around and was buttoning her buttons on her jacket. 'Twas then I noticed that the little Siamese twin girls were apart. They were no longer conjoined. And I went, "Oh my God!" And the mother said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Look at them. They're apart. They're no longer together." And the mother looked at the twin in her hands, and she looked at the twin sitting at the table, and she went, "Oh my God! My Jesus! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! They're no longer conjoined to the head or anywhere else! Oh, hallelujah! Oh!" And the two little girls looked at each other. And they saw each other for the first time in their lives without use of a mirror. And they were shocked. They ran together and they hugged each other. And they became stuck together again. Their love for each other was so great they could not bear to be apart. So their heads welded back together again, and they stayed that way for the rest of their lives. Such is the power of love. Not funny.
It started last weekend at the L. Howard game. Girl, I saw your beaver flash. I'll never be the same. Oh no.
You gave me a soul kiss. Boy, it sure was grand. You gave me a dry hump behind the hot dog stand. Oh, yeah.
I used to have pimples, but I made them disappear.
He faced life with face off. It made his skin so clear.
A pimp
you treat your pimples right.
My man uses face-off. He's really out of sight, and so are his pimples.
Meet the Swiners and their daughter, Moonbeam. She sort of takes after her ma, except her ma ain't so fond of critters like Lord Hamilton here.
You're a pig, just like the pigs you raised.
Pigs makes better friends than some people I know.
Now, each of them thinks they know their youngin' best.
She's gonna end up pregnant.
She's a swiner through and through. They don't fool around with fellers that way.
I sure am glad you came over, Jasper. I really do like to do this.
Jasper Jenkins, or any one of them will pass the pig keeper's daughter. Right now, he's craving Pretty Patty, whether her brother likes it or not.
She don't want to see you no-how.
Why? Who are you saving it for?
Mama said it wasn't right.
Someday, Jasper, you'll get yours.
Yep, one day Jasper got his, and hers too.
Well, I talked to Mary Lou, who's a virgin too, and she told me that Roger just carefully went around her maidenhood.
He did? Oh, yeah, he did. He sure did. In fact, I was talking to him just this morning, and he told me how he did it.
The pig keeper's daughter. Luck is oft times what you make it.
But I never paid for it.
Fine, drop me off about here.
Now, wait a minute.
You want to make it, it oft times takes a bit more than luck. With a passion peddling pickup like...
That'll be $50.
$50?
Well, I'm only 15 years old, and you wouldn't want to have it known that you raped a 15-year-old child.
The pig keeper's daughter. A sample of country hospitality.
All right. I'm Mr. Swiner, and this is the missus. What can we do for you?
And an idea of the bill of goods sold by a traveling man when he's asked to stand behind his word.
Can't you take off your skirt?
Why, sure, if I could have a couple of those.
The picture show that's a mite unusual.
She kissed the prince, and he turned into a handsome pig.
The pig keeper's daughter. She's a-coming soon. Will you?
Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. I am doing this broadcast live today. I'm at a job site and doing this broadcast there. I was planning on going one place tonight, but I was out here outside and the wind kind of blew at a couple pages and kind of tied it like what I felt like doing. So I'm going to go ahead and tie it in as well. The book of Malachi says in the 12th verse, "And all nations shall call you blessed, for he shall be like the land, saith the Lord of hosts. Your words have been scouted against me, saith the Lord. Yet you say, what then have we spoken so much against thee? Yea, he said, it is to pain to serve God, and what profit is it that man keep his words, and that we walk worldly before the Lord of hosts. And now we call the proud happy. Yea, they that work wickedness are set up. Yea, they that tempt God are even delivered. And they that fear the Lord spake often one to another. And the Lord hearkened and heard it. The book of remembrance was read before him. Behold them that fear the Lord, and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord jewels. You know, that's what God is to. We are to God. We're His jewels. We are priceless. We are called tonight for His glory, His power. We ought to do what God wants us to do tonight because He has chosen us. You know, people might not think we are worthy, but to God we are precious jewels. And I will spare you as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall He return and discern me between the righteous and the wicked, because him that serveth God and him that serveth not. And we want to be key verses today, what God laid up in my heart earlier today, was in the book of Matthew 20 and 22. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not. She shall bring forth a son, and he calls his name Jesus, for he shall save the people from their sins. The book of Malachi was talking about the same thing today. You know, He will save us, the unwicked, those that don't know the Lord tonight, those that need that salvation and need that deliverance can be yours tonight. All you've got to do is ask for it. You know, I know I've preached several messages the last couple of days on salvation. And I know yesterday I preached one on the Holy Ghost. But, you know, today is the day of salvation. Salvation messages cannot be preached enough. We need more people that will stand firm on not just sin, but the salvation as well. Because sin is sin and no sin's going to enter in. You know, somebody commented me the other day on the fact that I stood up against sin, because they said a lot of people anymore, and I've been doing a lot of messages about sin. And somebody commented me the other day and said, I thank you, because a lot of people don't preach that anymore. They think that you can live any old way and be a Christian, but you can't be tonight. Just like I said last night, that genuine salvation comes when we obey the Lord, when we do what God has laid up on our heart to do. We will have a true genuine. And if you ain't got the genuine, you'll be down on your knees. And the genuine's going to have love for the people as well. If you hate your brother who you have seen, the Bible says, how can you love God if you hate us? You got to have love. We got to show forth the fruits today and bear forth the fruits of our salvation. The day is far spent, and we have no promise of tomorrow. Today is the day of salvation. You want to use this day with that observe. Many times in the Old Testament you can see prophecies about the coming of the Son of God. And what was he talking about in Malachi that I read to you earlier? He was talking about that coming of that true Messiah that was saved tonight. The Bible said he come not to destroy, but come to save that which was lost. He come to save me and you. You know, we was all once sinners and saved by grace. We all once made mistakes, but God forgave us. We all once stumbled a time or two along the way, but God's mercy was upon us.
No, Ray, they're coming.
Come on, come on! I found a place. We can hide until morning.
I got you covered. Go, go!
Junior! Run, man, run!
That's Junior. Can't go out there, man.
him now. He's the dead man. Oh, get in there. Hurry up, they're coming.
Hey, folks, we got company. Oh, damn. Move back.
They're in the pipe. They're right behind us. Blast them!
Now entering the courtroom, the Honorable Judge Julie.
Listen, I filed your transcripts and cleaned your office for you, and I was wondering if you want to have dinner with me.
What?
Well, you know, if you're not too busy.
I'm very busy. My friend told me about sex court, so I came over to come see you.
I'm having some other litigants to the house this weekend. So bring your husband on Saturday and we'll make it a foursome. You remind me of me when I was young. And since we're playing the home version of sex court, why don't you two spend the weekend?
Can I play maid like I did last time?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
You little hot piece of ass. You just keep on walking and shaking that sweet, young, fine, hard ass. Ooh, I'm gonna get a piece of that action.
Don't give me that crap.
Look, I can't help it if I have
Split personality disorder?
and that it only
Comes out only when you're horny? Well, I don't buy that crap.
Well, maybe if you were a little more exciting in the bedroom.
What? I'm going to let someone else decide.
What?
You have been approved to appear before Her Grace Judge Julie for a ruling of sexual justice.
You know what? You can tell it to the judge.
This is a professional relationship, nothing more.
Then why have you been using your hypnotic powers on me? Maxwell, I think we need to go to sex court.
Hi.
See you.
You had sex with this girl.
And your point is?
We're going to sex court.
Sky, why don't you stick around? I may just feel like eating more than breakfast today.
Oh, you're the judge.
In the flesh. Party.
What kind of a judge is this?
Dildos, strap-ons, whips, chains, handcuffs, vegetables, or hired help.
You are not like other judges.
My name's Dave.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just really relaxed. Are you gonna make love to me or not?
Well, I guess it'd be rude not to. Grab this. What do you think? Blowjob?
I just know he's nailing someone.
All guests to the sitting room. The Honorable Judge Julie.
You may all be seated. I said sit down.
Okay.
Sex court, the home version is now in session.
Are you ready to try your cases? You owe her an orgasm for every time you've had sex. And that's a case closed.
Hey.
I wanted to do a portrait for our anniversary present. Thanks for ruining the surprise.
Get a load of you. Is there any more court business tonight?
My girlfriend's been sleeping around on me.
I now sentence you to have a little variety in your lovemaking, and tonight the variety will be me. And the judgment box will be my bedroom. So case closed and legs open. And you're a very old-fashioned girl.
I am?
Yes, it says you've never used dildon.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.